And if this message receives the necessary support, the main difference between your daily prayers to entities of a strictly spiritual nature and your current decision is extremely simple. We are technically equipped to materialize. Why such a historical dilemma? We know that foreigners are considered as enemies as long as they embody the unknown. In a first stage, the emotion that our appearance will generate will strengthen our relationships on a worldwide scale. How could you know whether our arrival is a consequence of your collective choice? Reason that we would have otherwise been already there for a long time, at your level of existence. If we are not there yet, it is because you have not made such a decision explicitly. Some among you think that we would make you believe in a deliberate choice of yours so as to legitimate our arrival. Though this would not be true, what interest would we have to openly offer you what you haven't got access to yet, for the benefit of the greatest number of you? How could you be certain that this is not yet another subtle maneuver of the third party to better enslave you? Because one always more efficiently fights something that is identified than the contrary. Isn't the terrorism that corrodes you a blatant example? Whatever you are, the sole judge in your own heart and the soul. Whatever your choice, it would be respectable and respected. In the absence of human representatives who could potentially seduce you into error, your ignorance, everything about us, as well as from about those who manipulate you without your consent. In your situation, the precautionary principle that consists in not trying to discover us does no longer prevail. You are already in the Pandora's box that the third party has created around you. Whatever your decision may be, you will have to get out of it. In the face of such a dilemma, one ignorance against another, you need to ask your intuition. Do you want to see us with your own eyes, or simply believe what your thinkers say? That is the real question. After thousands of years, one day, this voice was going to be inevitable, choosing between two unknowns. Why spread such a message among yourselves? Translate and spread this message widely. This action will affect your future in an irreversible and historical way, at the scale of millenniums. Otherwise it will postpone a new opportunity to choose to several years later, at least one generation, if it can survive. Not choosing stands for undergoing other people's choice. Not informing others stands for running the risk of obtaining a result that is contrary to one's expectations. Remaining indifferent means giving up one's free will. It's all about your future. It's all about your evolution. It is possible that this invitation does not receive your collective assent, and that because of a lack of information it will be disregarded. Nevertheless, no individual desire goes unheeded in the universe. Imagine our arrival tomorrow, thousands of ships, a unique cultural shock in today's mankind's history. It will then be too late to regret about not making a choice and spreading the message, because this discovery will be irreversible. We do insist that you do not rush into it, but do think about it and decide. The big medias will not be necessarily interested in spreading this message. It is therefore your task, an anonymous yet an extraordinary thinking and loving being, to transmit it. Do you wish that we show up? You are free to publish, reproduce and copy this message as you like. On the contrary, you are invited to do so. But please do it now.